All right. Put the black up there. Here we go. Greetings and salutations. Hail and well met all the good, wonderful ways to say hello. Welcome, travelers, to my humble little stream. I am Drake Worm, a small streamer, VTuber, trying to find his way forward on this weird career path. Not even a career path, really. More of a hobby right now. Until, maybe one day it'll be becoming more than that. I don't know. But tonight, the plan is, per usual, is my FF14 static group, which is more of a me gaming for me and then streaming it since I'm online anyway for several hours in a row, more than doing actual streaming content. But who knows? Maybe sometimes funny things happen and it's worth clipping and whatnot. So maybe there'll be something out I can go somewhere. I can go with this at some point. Just sitting here outside the FC house. We actually did manage to get some, wrong bar. Get two buddies to help fill in some spots. Muse, I guess her internet is out. Our usual Samurai, her internet is apparently not working correctly. Verizon's, I guess she's using mobile data hotspots to use internet, and that's kind of, I don't think that's a good way to do internet, but hey, you do you. I just got Google Fiber, and I don't know, and so far it's proven okay. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead and hop back in the voice chat because obviously we have 8 people. So we want to hop in, try to finally get that fucking P9S clear, and hopefully start doing some real number 10 prog, P10 prog. I'd really prefer to be on P10 prog. Now that being said, I got my clear on P10S the other night in the PF group. Remember my Phasmo stream was late by like 2 hours, and I was stubborn because I got into a good PF group that looked like they were gonna get it. So I got stubborn and stuck through it, and I got my kill. I mean, I didn't do well as far as my DPS goes. I did get a death when we finally got the kill, but hey, you know what? A clear's a clear. Anyway, I'm gonna hop back in the voice chat. Just a reminder that I don't necessarily pay attention to. Well, I want to say I don't pay attention to the chat. I'd say it's more of a. I'm doing the callouts and I'm on an open mic, so I try to focus on doing the raid group, and I don't want to distract them by responding to chat. So if you want to hop in the chat, say hello, do your, offer your own tips and advice, I welcome it, and I do see you. You are seen. You are appreciated. Trust me. I just may not necessarily directly respond to you, at least not until a poll ends. So without further ado, I'm going to hop back in the voice chat and we'll see what happens.
And of course, though, our bugbear was not present that night. So pretty much we basically just said the bugbear's just in adventure mode. They're there, but they're just in adventure mode and they can't interact or do anything. Yeah, and so we ended up going into this creepy place that's got, like, probably ran by a vampire.
Damn.
Hello.
As you do.
Oh yeah, and the Dragonborn decided to bonk a flaming skull that's high enough level that it can one-shot us all if it decides to cast a fireball.
As you do. I love flaming skulls. They're fun.
What was it? I think it was like 8d6s.
Ghost.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fireball damage.
Yeah, and well, the DM decided to make the fireball actually, try to run away after taking some damage, and the fireball the flaming skull was gonna, try to alert the rest of the place, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Paladin ends up trying to rolls to basically taunt this thing. Succeeds in taunting it to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Then proceeds to use compelled dueling to lock the thing in so it can't run away.
Yep.
As you should.
So yeah, here we are in a cramped hallway with a flaming skull that if it so wishes can cast fireball to roast us alive.
Mm-hmm.
And it's locked into combat with the paladin, who, I mean, being a red
Dragonborn, they
Red
have
Dragonborn.
resistance to fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's why we have that paladin in front of us.
Us paladins, we make great meat shields.
Oh yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just kind of, squished up against the roof, 10-foot roof, up in the air.
The most neglected direction will save you.
Hey, if there's space, I'm gonna fly up there. Alright,
Are we all good to go? Is everybody here? I think we're all here.
yeah, we're all here.
We are indeed.
Thank you, Drez and Hitomi, for stopping by to help us with our usual stuff. Oh, we're missing Nona in voice chat. I was wondering why there's no mention of Graha anywhere.
She'll be appearing soon.
That's way marks. I need signs. 2 and 1. Let's just make sure we remember. It told me which corner do you want. I don't really care.
I'm too used to this one.
All right.
Yep.
I don't want to screw you over.
Are we still doing the
We can do the northwest northeast thing.
Okay. I don't care really because it doesn't affect me.
Yeah. You're a melee anyway. But just a reminder for those who don't remember Limit Cut 2, when the way it's going to work out is right after the second rock breaker, then there's a raid wide and everyone has to get topped off. The melee want to be directly in the boss's hitbox, like under the boss, so we don't get debate the limit cut numbers. So the range want to pull out, the healers want to pull out, so they get numbers over their head. And that's the order that defamations will go off. So if you have an odd number, you're number 1, you're gonna go straight to number 1 over there and all the way to the wall. If you're number 2, you'll go to number 4 and go all the way to the wall. Then after that defamation goes off, after number 1 explodes, number 3 will swap with them, just like, Limit Cut 1, you swap places with the previous defamation. Number 3 will go to the odd side, number 1, waymark number 1, and number 4, after number 2 explodes, will run into that spot. And of course, if you were number 1 and 2, you want to get away from there because you don't want to get hit by a second defamation. Melee will be focused on baiting a prey. Basically a boss, big boss leap.
Also, try to make sure you guys are out far enough, beyond the main tank when I'm trying to pull the boss a little bit forward. So that I don't accidentally pick up a thing.
I mean, we can at least adjust for that if we really have to.
Oh yeah, we can. But I'd rather not, because then I'm pulling... Because if I'm having to do the thing, I'm pulling the boss, and then pulling it out of melee's range.
But more importantly, we need to get everybody there with 8 bodies.
Yeah.
Do your best with that rock breaker number 2. I know it's rough. Remember that usually a safe spot for that is in the inner cards, and if it's not in your inner card, it's probably 90 degrees away from you. If that makes sense. Like if it's not at number 2, it's probably at number 3 or number 1.
Alright, let's do this.
Food check.
Food check. There we go.
Yeah, I feel ya.
That sounds like me at work.
For me, it's like eat, run, eat, run.
There.
But hey, it lets me drink wine and eat cake for dinner, so.
There you go. All right, tank busters. Right on southwest. Okay.
My strength is without equal.
Bloody spots.
Wield such power as mine. I
In.
bind you.
Block spots. out.
Entertain me,
And we want to be out with your buddy.
flames take you. Another fleeting diversion.
Moving on to martialist phase. Number one, that is. Gotta deal with the first rock breaker. Walls are at cardinals.
Always more killing to be done, and I'm always happy to oblige.
Don't forget to ride the knockback with your buddy at the cardinals.
Make it fun for me,
In. Then out.
Come on.
Fight parties. Apparently I was not correctly painting myself. Oh well.
Usually when I time my my favor down, when I will hit both demolish and Lily's auger.
Cut my time's up.
All right, on to the first limit cut.
It isn't over.
Oh, the first dash. Okay. Swap sides. Do you get back to your color corner? Hot spots. In.
Oh, whoops.
Oops. I'm just off my usual timing for my paint. Okay, everybody in the middle. DPS, you're gonna want a bait at cardinals. Supports want to go to 1. DPS go to 4. And line of sight behind 3. I messed that up. Oh well. Not a pain for that. Oh well.
I got reprisal up.
Yeah.
8 Chimera number 2. We got a rock. We got a tank buster coming up first. Several weight wides. specific is this one look like? The walls will be at Cardinals for after the tank buster. Do your best to dodge the cracks.
Oops, that was the wrong button.
Out with your partner.
Oh,
Oh shit. Oh, I almost put an
LB3,
card. I messed it
LB3,
up.
LB3, LB3.
I messed it up. My brain went Cardinals for some reason.
That's
bad.
okay. Pull it forward. Pull it forward.
Yep. Chimeric
Come on,
Succession.
boss.
Range get
Come
out.
on.
Range get out. Melee under the boss.
Yeah, he's not wanting to move.
Yo, remember odds. Go to the odd side. The odd way mark at the wall.
Not far enough.
It's fine. He's doing front fire strikes.
Wait a minute. This doesn't look right.
Yeah, number 3 is with us.
Face him out. Face him out. Face him out. Oh shit.
No, that's
Yep.
correct. No, switch kick is the first. Front fire. Ah, I switch it up all the time. Number 3 was standing back with us. I don't think you have to be standing all the way south.
If you have the dashes for it,
Two.
it's fine, I guess. Just like, oh wait.
If you get a number over your head, which should be the range, you don't need to stand with the melee group.
Yeah.
In fact, it's better if you run to where the number 1 was at. Your number 3, for example. Typically,
Otherwise, good pull.
Yeah, that was actually pretty decent.
I'll just put these down over here. Like number 1, you're gonna want to go there. Number 2, you want to go there. Pretty much at the wall, right? As far as you can go. And then after yours goes off, you're gonna run away from there. And then number 3 will go there. Then after number 2 goes off, number 4 will go there. The same spots, just northwest and northeast at the wall.
And you can wait around, like, here and
Yeah.
avoid defamation.
As long as you're not on the north, like, I guess,
If you're not-
quadrant. If you're not between the 1 and 4, pretty much. If you're back here, kind of like with Limit Cut 1, if you're back on the outside of the inside of the, kind of like, if you're right about here, for example, you should not be hit by either of those deformations.
Yeah. And it'll be easier to go to the next spot.
Yep. In fact, if you want to have less movement, you can probably like just kind of hang out over here, and then number 4 can hang out over
Probably
there,
a
for
little-
example, kind of like
probably
that.
Probably around here, actually.
Actually, a
Little
little
further.
back,
A little further back, yeah.
a little further back, but you get the idea.
They are as big as the defamations from Limit Cut 1.
Yeah. If you want an idea of how big they are, they're about like a quarter of the arena size. Like
Yeah.
a little 25% cut pie slice. But I would just stay in the middle if that makes it easier for my brain, at least. Maybe you're different.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Hope you're doing okay, Nona.
Back.
Okay,
Howdy,
I'll
welcome
go
back.
Yeah, no, my mouse is still having troubles, so I am now just cleaning my station. I don't know if it's because I used frozen cream on my hands before, but it really wasn't taking any commands, so okay, put them back.
Let's go again. That was actually a good first pull.
Yeah, very good first. I just wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page for the limit break. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who did what. I don't know if it was number 3 or number 4 or what. But that was focused on just baiting the boss. A few times I have gone into PF for this fight, I have seen a lot of them use the healer limit break to heal after that, to res people up, because not everybody does that cleanly, so not exactly abnormal to mess it up.
Death brings me no peace. Such is my fate.
Tank Buster.
My strength is without equal.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Did I not provoke? Oh, it didn't go off.
Few can
Buddy spots.
Dang it.
Good luck. I reckon just refresh the poll.
I feel like
It's
we should
early
just
enough.
restart.
Yeah, let's just restart the poll. It's early enough.
take you.
I don't want to make the healers struggle any more than they have to. Not our cat boys. Let's try that again.
Hey, Catboy's got to be protected at all costs.
They're a dying breed.
His tacos.
Protect.
What's that? Tell me wants to be a tank?
But
F5.
Tommy's a Dragoon. That
Tacos.
already counts.
Everybody wants to be a cat. No?
Oh god, I remember that song.
No? Okay.
Gets in my head sometimes.
Death brings me no peace.
Tank Buster. This time with more provoke.
Yeah. Okay, provoke has gone off this time. Christ.
Giving you a hard time.
No, my D-pad will occasionally just not register an input.
Yeah, I actually have.
Anyway, buddy spots.
Controller.
Yeah, because I guess I don't
Out.
hit it hard enough or something. I don't know.
Box spots.
Yeah, maybe it's stick.
I understand your pain.
Too much wine.
Oh, no, never.
In.
Entertain me, my darling.
Then in with your buddy.
What kind of
Mitigation's on the
entertainment, boss?
Find you.
Listen, I still can't get the "I'll leave you battered and bruised" line. How did it take me 3 months of this to hear that line?
Was it Wednesday you heard it, I think? Or no, Tuesday.
No, it was yesterday.
Oh. Oh, it was yesterday. Yeah, okay.
I have no recollection of what Tuesday and Wednesday were last week.
Anyway, walls are at Cardinals.
Being shot off the platform by tower.
When I say I have no recollection of what happened this week,
I don't entirely
It
blame
was-
you.
it was a bad week at work.
Oh.
Oh,
Mood. In. Out.
That line.
Light parties? Yeah, that line. Probably because you're so busy trying to dodge the rock breaker before.
That's true.
I mean, some people enjoy that kind of play.
I mean,
My time's up.
hit limit cut 1 coming up.
It isn't over.
Damn it. Make sure you read what's over your head. Be ready to sprint when it's your time to move. But you have time to get there.
Who's 2? Okay, cool.
Oh, interesting. Upsides?
Yeah.
That's smart.
I'm gonna do it. Get back to your color corner. Hot spots. Out.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Coming on.
That's unusual. You guys just not far out enough? That's weird. Looks like you're in the right spots.
No, I think I got animation locked and they didn't move in my spot in time.
Okay. Snapping.
Anything for this?
I got reprisal.
Personal mitt.
My mouse isn't working. Fuck.
Ah, shit.
Oh,
Everybody in the middle. Hopefully Nona can move.
I believe in you, Nona.
DPS will be baiting enter cards. Enter cards for DPS. Supports go to C. DPS get on the D. My burst now popped up. Great. Uh-oh.
That's a big uh-oh. Goodbye, world.
Well, that's all she wrote. We would be LOSing behind A, but somehow I got clipped, even though I don't think the
I am
animation
going
actually
to
hit
change
it.
my mouse.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, take your time.
shit happens.
Yup.
As Forrest Gump once said.
Anyways, this gives me time to enjoy some chocolate pudding.
Mm-hmm.
Jealous.
My chocolate cake.
I
is
needed
gone.
it after a pretty kind of not so great day.
But did you drop your pants first? And then shout pudding.
But what?
What?
I said, did you drop your
What?
pants and shout pudding?
I don't know what you're referencing.
Aw, Drez gets it.
I think I understand, but I'm like,
There we go.
I don't know.
yeah.
So kind of figured
I know
it out. It's like, huh, that's a weird
I have-
reference. It must be that.
Yeah, I'm not that deep into the supernatural lore.
I had my suspicions, but didn't confirm. But yeah, anyways, chocolate pudding was much needed after a very long, boring, and a very annoying shift.
Oh God.
Huh.
Drake,
Wow.
they all look the same.
Exactly. That's a joke. Okay. How's the mouse doing, Nona? Is it squeaking at you?
I feel like if a computer mouse is squeaking, that means it's working worse.
Probably.
Mm. Well, but that actually depends if you have the traditional mouse ball. Because, like,
That is true.
that does squeak, but then there's also the laser mouse, which decides to scurry around a lot.
Mm-hmm. It's true. You know, the power move would be, you know those mice that don't move but have just the rolling ball under your thumb?
Oh yeah.
That's the power move to play the game with.
Laptop trackpad.
Yeah.
Oh god, that reminded me of the time I tried to raid on a trackpad. That was that was not great. I was like,
You gotta start raiding on a DDR mat.
Oh God.
Yo.
What's that one guy I've seen on
Maybe
Twitter who
on
was
a-
like, I think he made a Dragoon Spear as a controller. I think he's in the process of making it before FanFest happened.
And link like the motion controls to it.
He's been doing that with all sorts of controllers. Like he's been doing like I think DDR mats. He's been doing. He's been doing all sorts of weird shit.
Someone made a dual-disc Astrologian controller.
oh my god. Did someone
Which-
try to do it with a those wheel?
There we go. Super Louis 64. FF14 dancer, but you literally dance to play.
Oh, god. You need
I have to imagine.
I
Oh,
miss you,
sorry,
yeah.
what were you gonna say?
you need a Wii Fit ring for that one.
I think he
Yes.
did that. I think he did
We
that with one
fit-
too before.
We fit ring for dancer.
If someone could do it for Elden for
Oh, he did it with a.
Okay.
This guy did it with a Connect.
I mean, someone actually managed to win, like, clear Dark Souls using one of those guitars with
He played Elden Ring with Wii Fit.
someone actually did clear Dark Souls with a Wii Fit ring.
Yeah, I linked it in the memes channel. Well, that's Elden Ring. I was saying.
Dude, I have to imagine that actually running the mechanics of a raid fight like at scale would be absolutely exhausting.
It had to be.
Okay, back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Alright. Everything all good there, Nona, for your controls or your mouse?
Yeah, this mouse is a little bit bigger, but I'm getting used to it.
Oh.
Oh, very smooth.
No. Ooh, that's what she said.
Okay.
Wow, Drake.
Hey, the door was open.
It was. It was. Smooth.
That wasn't just a door. That was the whole goddamn half of the house.
Oh my god.
Smooth like my Boulder's Gate character.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh my god.
Critical check. Natural one. Gotta keep you all awake somehow.
Yeah, dick jokes. Top tier quality content on Drake's stream. Come for the scuff, stay for the dick jokes.
God.
We can talk about how thirsty Baldur's Gate 3 is later. That's the hot topic of the internet right now.
God, I was actually playing it earlier in the Carlac mentions how she
Ooh,
can't get
spoiler.
any action because of her infernal machine for art.
That's very sad. I accidentally made a character that is giving the camera the sexy eye the whole time.
I was doing that early. Buddies? Buddy spots?
And like, obviously, I made them intentionally extremely hot. But what I didn't realize is that it auto-generated your little portrait on the side.
Oh no. In again. The clock spots.
With great thirst, great responsibility.
And then out with your buddy. My brain is working correctly. Half the time it doesn't.
Another fleeting diversion.
There we go. Now the timing's correct. Okay. Walls will be at Cardinals.
Always more killing to be done, and I'm always happy to oblige.
Is there really more killing to be done all the time?
He's happy to oblige, so
Make it
I mean, there's always another expansion. Out. Oh, crud. I think I'll be in front. In.
That's a safe spot.
Night parties. We sort of figured it out.
How did I still get clipped by that? Rude.
I hate that pattern so much.
It's
yeah,
rude.
don't worry. The boss is just only clipping in them thighs.
I'm still amazed they got away with making a monochrome boss. It's not even, and well, it's not even Shadowbringers anymore. All right, on the limit cut number 1 again. Ah. I don't want to go all the way back. Alright, swap side. Number 6 needs to run. Oh, he did it. Alright, good job.
Oh shit.
Oh. Clock spots.
Somebody's gonna get an extra.
Sorry.
Out, out, out. Tadas. Well. Tater balance. Tater on tater balance right here.
We can at least recover in time to see Marshallus 2.
Oh yeah. We can easily still get a clear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Soul, do you got this one?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
cool.
got it.
Alright, get in the middle. DPS are baiting at Cardinals for the lightning. Remember, it's better to stay closer to the boss than farther than the boss. Report set number 1. DPS at 2. That's weird. Okay, LOS behind number 3. Yeah, I think somebody might have been too close or too far.
Yeah, I was too close. I
Got faint for this.
Don't got anything. Okay, good.
I got
Oh,
puzzle.
sorry, Tony. Woo. Spicy.
Tank Buster coming up.
Yep, Tank Buster next. Walls are at Cardinals again. So, that's fun. Try the knockback with your buddy. To your normal spot. Then dodge the exploding cracks. In with your buddy at your normal hitter card spot. Oh shit.
Oh, that's not good.
Rip.
Oh, rip.
Oh no, healers. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually been wondering about this. Drez, what do you think? Is it easier to go to the same spot you get knocked back at, or just go to your normal hitter card spot? How does your group do that? Oh, okay. That's fair.
I usually just hang around my in the card spot while dodging shit, basically.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, hanging around.
I think Vilu just follows me.
Yeah, I usually just go for the undercard. Alright, split.
Right. I need to
Oh.
take a couple of mouthfuls of pudding.
All the bit better to fuel your warrior rage.
Hey, touch my pudding and somebody's about to get the big fuck off stick.
There you go. Alright, Buster's next.
No peace. Such is my fate. My strength is without equal.
Whoa.
Alright.
Get to your buddy spots.
Power as mine.
I was talking to me for a second there. I'm like, how? In?
Find you.
No, I just didn't provoke right away.
Clock spots.
Now fall.
Out.
Entertain me, my
Then
darling.
out with your buddy.
Flames take you. Another fleeting diversion.
Alright, walls are at hitter cards this time.
Always more killing to be done, and I'm always happy
Intercard knockbacks, right up with your buddy.
Make it fun for me,
Out. Oh boy. Then in.
I'll leave you bloody and battered.
Light parties.
That might be too early. Too early to have it for Flaming Auger.
Probably better there anyway, honestly. I think it's physical damage. Tank Buster.
Get my time back.
On the limit cut number 1.
It isn't over.
You will suffer.
Flop side. Number 6 needs a sprint. Buddy spots. In. Nicely done, everybody.
I got those puzzles.
Cool.
Here we are with the comets and meteors and tornadoes. DPS are baiting at Cardinals this time. Ports go to 2. DPS go to 3. Line of sight behind number 4.
Oh, God damn it.
It's a little bit out of sync there, huh? Paint this up. Tank Buster next. Well, Raid White and then Tank Buster. Walls are at Cardinals. Oh, I did that. Weird. Rather knock back with your buddy. You ready to dodge those cracks? Southwest. In with your buddy, get to your intercard spot. Oh no.
Pulling forward, pulling forward.
Pull forward, pull forward. Range get out, range get out. One of the bosses hitbox.
Ah, moved it a little bit, but yeah.
It's fine. Okay, remember number 1's go to odd, number 2 goes to even.
I'll let him.
Yeah.
He's doing rear strikes, we want to turn him in.
Okay.
And then. Nope.
Oh,
Oh, but it still works. Emran's there.
Emran's still alive. Give
I'll
him
be
a break.
Oh, maybe after this?
I want to face away from that.
This might not be good.
Sorry, they told me I came over here instead.
Doesn't matter,
Alright.
you survived.
Yep, just keep going.
Keep going.
Hit them DPS buttons.
I think whoever had the last defamation was over at 3 for some reason instead of 4, unless it was
Yeah,
baited
they
on
were.
melee.
Okay, just hit your buttons and
Yeah,
get
that's all that
back to
matters.
your.
Buddy
There
spots,
will-
buddy spots.
There will be a tank, one of those dual tank busters coming up. I'm gonna provoke so that I have.
Out with your buddy. She did it. She's good.
I
I'm
don't have
fainting.
anything for this.
I'm fainted.
I have reprisal.
Block spots. Oh my god. Out again. Double tank buster.
Stay away from me,
But just get
please.
away from the tanks. Let them be where they are.
Oh shit. I fucked
Shit,
up.
shit, 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 shit. I fucked
Buddy
you.
spot. Buddy spot. Oh no. It's gonna hurt. In with your buddy if you can, if you have one.
Made it.
Nope, I don't have one.
No, it's okay. You'll get it. Keep pressing the damage buttons.
Oh, nope.
Oh
What the fuck is
no.
going on with my controller?
Man, controllers all around.
Fucking
Oh
hell.
no.
Oh,
Time to
that's
kill
what
him.
happened.
Oh, it disconnected you. Or like your controller's not letting you press buttons.
No,
Did it just
it's
die?
decided. There we go. I got it.
3% still can do it.
No, it's gamepad mode got turned on accidentally. Well, at least I got disintegrated.
Eh.
I mean, I probably could have done the 3% had gamepad mode not decided to turn on and lock me out of doing anything, and the instructions to turn off gamepad mode are tiny little white writings up in the corner of the screen.
True. I will
Anyway,
be right
okay.
back real quick.
I'm a little bit salty about that.
Damn
It
controllers.
happens.
Yeah, it was saying, like, press L1 and L3. The fuck? Turns out the trigger is actually L2. Bumper is L1. Like, gotta push the thumbstick down and L1. Or bumper and that.
Oh shit.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. I'm just waiting on drink.
Cool.
In the meantime, I captured a cat.
Cat.
Yes, a little kitty cat who was clawing my chair.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I am back.
Welcome back.
The claw tax? What?
The claw tax? Oh no, what's the claw tax?
Every time he sits on my chest, or rather, in this case, my desktop, or rather my desk, I need to clip one of his claws.
Oh no.
He acts like I'm being exercising him from something.
Oh, my cat's hate getting their claw trimmed.
I have actually not trimmed this critter's claws, but she trims them herself.
Oh, my cat tries to trim them himself. He trims them on my door frames. Yeah.
Yeah, she trims hers on her multiple scratching posts, and also my couch and my chair.
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh.
All right, let's continue that momentum that we had.
Yeah, we got this. We know what we're doing. We're professionals.
Death brings me no peace. Such is my fate. My strength
Busters.
is equal.
All right, buddy spots.
Few can wield such power as mine. Ice
In.
binds you.
Block spots.
Ice
In again.
binds you. Entertain me, my darling.
And we'll go out with our buddies.
Flames take you. Another fleeting diversion.
On to the first martialist phase, we have walls at the Cardinals.
Always more killing to be done, and I'm always happy to oblige. Make it fun for me, eh? I've had enough of
Out.
Almost went too far.
In.
you. I'll leave you bloody and
Oh, poopy.
Yep, I hate that.
Night parties.
Oh, don't worry, I'm a tank. I can eat anything.
Well, I'm in the process of eating it.
Eh,
Nom.
do not recommend. Not good flavor.
I mean, it's tank flavor only.
Oh my god, wrong button.
Did you die?
Nope.
cut my time clock.
Limit cup number 1. I had defamation every time. Swap sides. You ready to go to your color corner? Buddies? And in? Alright, sound off. Who's not dead?
I.
Surprisingly, me. Oh wait, I should say unsurprisingly.
I mean, you are the warrior.
Look, Dark Maul proved it that rage can keep you alive.
That's an
It's
empty
true.
shell at yourself, though. Right, everybody in the middle. DPS will be baiting that lightning at intercards. DPS go to B. Wow. I mean, Hort's go to B. What am I saying? Shit. My brain was like, nope. DPS at C if you're not here already. LOS behind D. Completely ruined my burst. That was not focused. Maintain that. Alright. We're on to the second rock breaker phase coming up. We got some things to do first. Raid wide out of tank buster. Walls are at intercards for this. This clip's so hard. Intercards for the knockback. Be quick. Dodge these cracks as best as you can. It'll be buddy spots right after.
I find you.
In with your buddy. Oh no.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Healer LB3.
Healers are both dead.
No, we
No.
got one left.
Drez is up. Drez is up.
Barely. I
Pulling
saw
forward,
that.
pulling forward, pulling forward.
Pulling forward. Melee under the boss. Ranged away.
I can't pull it. Just yet.
That's okay.
I can still pull it like right now.
I'm
Number-
4.
Odds go to number 1. Evens go to number 4.
I tried
Good
to
enough.
pull as much.
He's doing front strikes. Do you want to face him out?
Wait,
Behind the
face him
boss.
out?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay,
Like, okay. Before we do anything else in the next poll,
I think I see what's happening.
I suggest a change of the
Okay, I was 4. Where exactly did I have to go to be?
You needed to go to northwest.
Yeah.
So 4.
And number
Yeah.
3 and number 4, you're gonna go to northeast and northwest after the previous explosions go off, basically.
Here, let me quickly change this real quick.
Odds go on the number 1 side. Evens go on the even side.
Yeah.
So I was, but then I was at, I was where I was supposed to be then.
No, northwest, which is
Um,
2 now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was at number 4. I had to be at number 4.
No, you needed to be at number 2 in the north.
We're not
In-
doing static spots.
Well,
We're
let's-
not
let's-
doing static
Yeah.
spots anymore.
Oh, because what's gonna happen is the defamations want to go off on the northeast
Look,
and
the
the northwest
number
corners.
4 is right there. That's what
That's
I
what
meant.
Stu's meaning.
I moved it. Like I only moved it because I don't know. I don't know if that was like
when,
a thing.
when I am asking if I was at no, if I had should have been at number 4, then it is because these are the markers that we are using. If you're just going to say no, you have to be at number 2, then I was at number 2.
You needed to be at number 4.
Just now.
Number 4 is what is currently
Okay.
up right now.
Number 1 and number
the
3
numbers
will go to number
and
1.
the numbers that go to 4 are 2 and 4. The numbers that go to the number 1 spot are 1 and 3. So no one goes to the waymarks 2 and 4 during, or 2 and 3 during this mechanic.
Okay.
All the defamations are up north.
Yep. And the melee group is going to be baiting the boss to the south.
Yep.
Alright, let's
And
keep
if it's front fire swings, we want to keep him facing
going.
out
South.
of the arena, right? Like his face is facing out. And then if it's rear fire strikes, then that's when we need to turn him real quick,
Okay. got
right?
it.
Right, Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I have a slight headache, so I'm kind of spacing out. Freaking allergy congestion.
Yeah, I thought this was a waymark problem. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries.
It's all good.
Death brings me.
It's hard. The strat's confusing, guys. PF has a weird strat, and I just figured we should stick with it.
I think I had a slightly different waymark, even though it's still the same shit you guys put down. But they're like, oh, these people go here, other people go here. It's like they're super
Buddy spots.
Such power as mine.
super stringent on these things, but it does work.
I
In
spy you.
with your buddy. Block spots.
Now fall
Out.
entertain me, my darlings.
Then out with your buddy.
Another fleeting diversion.
Walls are at Cardinals.
Always more killing to be done, and I'm always happy to oblige. Make it fun.
Rather knock back with your buddy at the Cardinals. In first. Then out.
I'll leave you bloody and battered.
Light parties.
Guess my time's up.
Limit cut number 1. Set up for everybody. Cheerleaders over your head and be ready to sprint. Flop sides, get moving number 6. And number 2. There we go. Get to your color corner. Buddy spots. In. Alright, on to Charybdis. DPS will be baiting lightning at the Cardinals. Supports go to 1. DPS go to 4. LOS behind number 3. Painting that. All right, round to the next rock breaker mechanic. Walls will be an hitter cards for this. Try the knockback with your buddy. Dodge the cracks as best as you can. In with your buddy. Doing all right.
Pulling forward.
If I'm done.
Yeah,
Perfect.
melee want to be under the boss. Try to get the range out. Be ready to move for your detonation. Be ready to move south for the bait.
Ah, fuck.
He's doing front strikes.
So keep him faced.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
no.
This is gonna hurt.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna kill us.
I went too far out.
Oh dear.
So the
I did
detonation
not see
automatically
what-
went on a melee. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
What happened is I think one of the range just ran out and died, and then
And then it.
stepped too far over. 10 pixels.
The toes.
Eh,
The toes.
gotcha.
Tastes like purple.
Yeah, just give me a second, guys. I don't like this pinch in my neck.
I've had that all pull already. I took some Sudafed right before raid when I was congested, and now I can feel like all this tension in my neck, and I hate it. Sinuses misbehaving.
Do you feel the happy tinglies all over your body?
Not happy. But just all this pain on the side of my face that is now on my neck. Now it's in my neck.
Mm.
Do we want to
Everything.
take a few moments to take a break
I'm good. I'm good.
and then come back for the last hour? Yeah,
Oh, I guess you want to re-instance is what you're saying. Okay.
pretty much.
I
Yeah,
can
I
make some
could.
more tinctures. Very well.
Yeah, come back like just before, I don't know, 5 minutes before the last hour.
Give it a 15 minutes. Why not?
It says it's 15 minutes.
Alright. Alright, I will be back.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So I have a feeling that probably a few people need to take a few moments.
Very well then. I will be right back, chat. I think I'll do a little crafting technically, but I will be right back. Just taking the headset off for the most part. Need to stretch out my neck, my legs, all the good stuff. Alright. I'm technically here, just doing some crafting. Oh. Not help but wonder what exactly is going on with these mechanics. Or that these people struggling with the mechanics, I should say. Like, Limit Cut 2 is actually very simple. The boss casts Chimeric Succession. The 4 people furthest from the boss get numbers over their heads in the form of the normal Limit Cut dots, right? But there's numbers over your head, basically. That's the order that you're gonna explode in a big AoE, Defamations. So we have it so the person who goes off first goes to the northeast. The person who goes off second goes to the northwest. When number 1 explodes, he runs away, and number 3 takes that spot. When number 2 explodes, they run away, and then number 4 takes that spot. I think that's about at the time that number 3 explodes is when the boss jumps on the melee they will target the furthest player from them who has not been hit by defamation and who does not have a debuff for that, basically. So if we did it correctly, he'll only jump on the melee. He should jump on a tank or a melee DPS, and you want to have all the melee folks stacked up all the way south for that. I think it's about at the time that his cast goes off, or maybe right before, for the cleave, when the number 4 explodes. So number 3 and number 4 have to stay there in their corners until they explode. Right? Not going crazy over this? And it's not a complicated mechanic, I don't think. But maybe we just seen too much of this fight. I think it's pretty straightforward. I think it is anyway. I'm gonna hop back in the voice chat, and hopefully we can get this kill out of the way, and I don't know if they're even in the brain space for P10. I don't think they are at this point. If we had gotten the kill within the first like 30 minutes, then we'd be able to go on to P10, and I think we'd have a real chance of getting far in it. But now it's like, at this point, it's just getting the reclear for the sake of doing better next week, right? Ugh. Here we are. Back in the voice chat I go. I am back. Welcome back, Emra.
Ayo.
You. Ugh. I don't think I've ever actually seen PF do Limit Cut 2 correctly, now that I think about it. It usually ends up being killed with a healer LB3. Or cleared, I should say.
That's what Bonds 3 is in P10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Soul. Is Soul back?
Yeah, I'm back.
I am actually watching a Gundam series in its entirety and ordered a Gundam model from the series. So I can finally own a Gundam model from a series I've actually watched.
Who's watching?
Which for Mercury.
Okay,
Ooh,
nice.
nice.
It's very good.
Yeah, I think you will enjoy it. Season 2 gets really dark.
Oh, I am
Which
on
one?
episode
Ideal?
17.
Yeah.
Which for
Wow,
Mercury.
yeah. Gundam IBO is really good.
Gundam Ideal?
IBO, Iron Blooded Orphans.
Oh, yes. So that when I next feel the urge to watch an eminently depressing series with cool machines, it's going to be Iron Blooded Orphans.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Still one one of my favorites. But
Yeah, that's what I've heard. That it's a very good one.
it's
Depression
very
around
good.
bounds.
Just a controversial ending.
I
I
mean,
think the ending was really fitting for the themes that were explored. I like the ending.
when you sign up, when you watch a Gundam show, like you don't sign up to have a good time and be uplifted by the ending.
No, like the ending for Zeta Gundam literally has the main character basically becoming a vegetable.
Ah, yes, good. Oh, I also recently finally finished Code Geass.
Oh wow, that's a
Over a
throwback.
decade late.
No kidding.
Did that include the movies?
Not the movies, no.
I don't think I've
Just
watched
the
those
core
still.
series.
I never did get around to watching the movies, but yeah, the core series, funny. Way it ends is kind of a mindfuck, but okay.
I mean,
I liked the ending of Code Geass.
and I know at least one of the movies takes place after the ending or the series.
I think it's
So
like an
kinda like a little
alternate
mini continuation.
story, really, like an alternate timeline or whatever.
It's actually a continuation for the newest. I guess you could say the newest movie was a continuation.
Huh.
Huh.
If I remember right, there was like an alternate reality version that they released where like characters didn't die.
I didn't even know there was movies.
And then there's the whole. There's also these other movies, I guess you could say, that take place in the shit happening in Europe, up during the the whole stuff that was going on in Area 11.
Mm-hmm.
Those were pretty cool. The movies with the whole Europe stuff.
Anyway, are we all back?
I think so.
I know Dress and Nona are crafting. Typical Catboy stuff.
And now the other decade-old anime that I'm catching up on is Legend of the Legendary Heroes.
I've heard of that. I
Oh
don't
no,
think I've watched that
those are
one.
decades old. Which have
Yeah.
you seen? The Noya Tese or the classical one?
I don't know. I don't have enough information about the anime to know the answer to that question.
Okay, is it the one that just aired like a few years ago, or the one that aired like decades ago? I mean, like in 1980s.
Okay, a few years ago, because it's got
Okay.
that 2000s art style going on.
Okay, yeah. So it is the Noya Tese.
Yeah, sure.
No, I'm just asking because I watched the original when it was more or less airing, more or less.
In the 80s?
Oh, we're already.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
cool.
mean, technically, there was like one television cable station that got the rights question mark for the anime, and they transmitted it.
That's incredible. I did not know this backstory.
Yeah, and so like, most of the children of my generation were raised in 4 different TV shows. It was either Sailor Moon,
Yes.
Dragon Ball Z,
Yes.
Knights of the Zodiac, or
Oh.
Legend of the Galactic Heroes.
Legend of the Galactic.
There we go.
Wait,
I still need to watch.
Legend of the Legendary Heroes or Legend of the Galactic Heroes?
Legend of the Galactic Heroes, yes? Legend of the Legendary Galactic Heroes.
No, this one's a high fantasy anime.
Oh, I was.
Oh no, Princess Peach.
Oh no.
What? Oh, hi, Princess Peach.
What?
thought about going with the chicken head. I'm like, nah, I'll just be normal.
No. Oh,
No,
so
not
I have
not the Galactic Heroes one. I don't remember what Legend of the Legendary Heroes' name is in Japanese, but it starts with it's a D something. And it's a high fantasy. So I don't think it's Galactic Heroes, but I could be wrong.
No, it isn't Galactic Heroes.
So, speaking of, people watching anime and all that stuff, one of my IRL friends who's never really been into anime for, decades is finally starting to ease into, some anime and all that. And we're compiling a list of getting him to watch some of the most fucked up animes.
Okay. Are you trying to make this man like anime?
Mononoke is a good one.
Hey, he wanted to know if there was anime that has like gore and more violent
Berserk.
and stuff. Yes, we are definitely going to make him watch Berserk.
Anything from the 80s? Fist of the North Star?
Oh God.
Okay.
Yeah, Gantz is also a used one. I will also say Mononoke because it is a little bit gorish, but very, very, very trippy.
Just go with Fist of the North Star. It makes the least sense and is the most violent.
I mean, at one point, I think it was like he passed. He was watching Haji no Ippo, that boxing one or whatever, and then
Baki the Grappler.
They switched up anime partway through after the guy kind of passed out, and then he woke up and he thought they were watching a completely different anime, but he thought it was still the same one.
So Fist of the North Star, Baki the Grappler. You gotta throw JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in there.
Of course, we're definitely putting him to
Read
watch
Getter
JoJo's.
Hellsing.
Yep.
You gotta add Hellsing on
Hellsing.
there.
Yeah, we already got that. We've already got most of that on the list.
Mad Bull 35? 34? Mad Bull something.
34.
I don't know how you're gonna get a hold of it, but there's a scene where a dude drops his pants and there's a bunch of grenades attached to his pubes.
Oh my
so
God.
you gotta show it to your friend.
Could always show Attack on Titan, I guess, or Chainsaw Man if you really want blood and gore.
Oh yeah, we're definitely tossing to Chainsaw Man and maybe
That is a read, not a watch.
I mean, the watch was all right. Yeah.
It wasn't.
My hot take is I'm not a fan of Attack on Titan, and you could do better. Parasite.
Yes, Parasite. That was a great.
That thing was fucked up.
I'm a psychopath.
Oh God, Psychopath was a trip. It was a mind fuck.
There was
I'll definitely toss him to Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh yeah, that's a good fucked up one.
Yes, that's what.
I haven't watched it, but I know it's fucked up.
There was an anime I watched and it was super fucked up.
And if you want an anime that's actually got some comedy and just is all over the place, Gintama. Because there's some scenes that are just like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Oh, have you tried watching Babylon?
Either way, it's going to be interesting. We are just making like a list, and yeah.
You also
finally.
Rosengarten.
You also gotta make him watch at least a few episodes of the classics, like Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, he's definitely seen Dragon Ball.
Okay. You gotta get Inuyasha and Yu Yu Hakusho in there.
Read Dragon Ball.
Samurai Champloo.
Samurai Champloo.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I've tried introducing some of like the younger generation to the older anime that I used to enjoy, and they're just like, they don't get into it. Like I knew someone who didn't like Full Metal Alchemist.
But then they're not cool.
Exactly. I had to fight the ears to punch them there.
Darker Than Black.
Oh
I
yeah.
had to like fight the urge to punch him. I'm like, what the heck, dude?
First season of Darker Than Black, good. Second season, trash.
Okay, buddy spots.
Few can wield such power as mine. Flames
Out.
take you.
Recent anime movies everyone should watch.
Slam dunk.
Probably, but
Hot spots.
Inuo. If you haven't seen Inuo,
Out.
it's very good.
Entertain me, my darlings.
And then out with your buddy. Your
The
buddy.
end.
Innocent, yeah.
Wait, it's in? It's in. It's in with your buddy, right? Okay.
Find you.
By the guy with the really distinctive art style. Devil May Cry baby guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
It's
good
very
lord.
good.
And it's fucked up.
No, Inuo is basically a love letter to Queen that is extremely queer and trans.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that one. I was talking about Devil
Oh yeah,
May Cry.
Devil May Cry baby fucked up. The movie
Anyway.
is very good.
Walls are at Itter cards.
Always more
For the knockback that's about to happen. After the tank buster.
Make it fun for me.
Raids the troop off. Which I hope shows up in the new world. In. Out and in front. Oh no. At parties. That's so hard. Hate that rock breaker pattern. Limit cut number 1. Which sides? Oh no.
What? Oh.
Oh, she got hit by the ball.
Oh, that's why. That's the reason why.
Oh. Cap food. Oh.
The moment we were like, why isn't the button working? Suddenly say in chat www. I know that feeling.
When you're in a dungeon and the quickest way you can solve it is by hitting enter.
Death brings me no peace. Such is my fate.
Busters.
Few can wield
Buddy spots.
such power as mine. Flames
Out.
take you.
Hot spots.
Ice
In.
bind you. Entertain me, my darlings.
Then in with your buddy. Make the mitts a lot easier.
Ice bind you. Another fleeting diversion.
Walls are at Cardinals.
Always more killing to be done, and I'm always happy to oblige. Make it fun.
Ready to shoot puff with your buddy. In. Then out.
I'll leave you bloody battered.
Night parties. Oh, I forgot to put the markers on you. You know where you're at.
Get my time back.
Alright, walls are at. Oh, let me cut one. Let me cut one. What am I thinking? Getting ahead of myself again. Keep wits over your head and make sure you're ready to sprint when it's time to run. Oh. Left sides. Make sure you get in your color corner. It is clock spots. Out. Onto the meteor phase. Buddy in the middle. DPS, you're going to be baiting at intercards. Or let's go to C. DPS, get on the D. Oh, good. LOS behind B. Got faint up for this. That's painful too. Walls are at Cardinals for after the tank buster. Dodge the cracks as best as you can. You ready to get back to your color corner? Out at your ender card spot. Oh, what?
What?
I killed you all. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Healer LB3.
LB3.
Vessel
Pull the
can
boss
move
north.
it.
Melee, make sure you get
No.
under the boss range. Try to move out quickly.
That's as far as it's going.
That's fine. Perfect.
Okay, range, make sure you're exploding north. Its front fire strikes, he needs to face out. Alright, go back in. Hey,
I'm
we did
gonna.
it. Alright, clock spots, clock spots, clock spots. In. Nice, we're alive. Keep going. Hoggers, guys. Frog frog. Painting that.
I got move the higher soul. Ah.
Should be a tank buster next, so get away from it.
Stay away from
Oh,
us
no,
when
never
we
mind.
get.
Clock spots first. Clock spots, clock spots, clock spots. Out.
Out.
Now it's a raid wide. Then it'll be a tank
Ah,
buster.
I got that.
Really easy
Buddy
to get ahead
spot.
of. Oh, buddy,
Buddy
spots.
spot. Buddy
Jeez, where's the
spots.
tank buster at? Buddy spot, buddy spots. In. We got him anyway. Cool.
Yep.
Didn't need that
Yep.
extra tank buster. Cool, cool, cool. I take it. Congrats, everybody.
Alright.
Gets loot.
I think I just need the necklace.
Filu, you would need a necklace or a ring, by the way, if it dropped.
I did the bracelet.
I don't need the bracelet. I just need necklace.
Although books only take 3, so
Let me check.
Yeah, I would have to.
you get a picture. Should we do that? Nope, too late.
Oh, wait. We should have gotten a picture, but
Oh well.
But you know,
Maybe
people
next
are
week.
human.
Get the loot that you can get. I am knocked out, so
Hey, there we go. Nice. And that I am done for this fight for accessories. I only need one thing from the.
oh yeah, that main
I
character.
got the bracelet.
Earring
Nice.
and ring.
Nice.
alright, that means most of you need only one more kill and you can at least buy one piece.
Buy the one piece.
Soul, Oz, Nona, Filu, I think.
What? I don't need anything.
Oh, you don't need anything from this
I'm
one?
actually done from. I'm done. I only need one piece from the entire fight.
Huh.
Everything else is tome.
Ah. Warrior's weird.
Well, for the
I'm
current
pretty-
warrior
I'm pretty
build
tome
that
heavy, I
I'm going
guess.
for, basically is double tome ring. One augmented, one non-augmented.
Yeah,
Alright,
those,
see.
that's over here as well with the rings situation.
It's mostly because warrior currently kind of doesn't want skill speed.
Oh,
for these fights because apparently it causes a bit of clipping. So also slower means higher slaps.
so who wants to see 30 minutes or 40 minutes, I guess, of 10?
Just gonna quickly do my melds.
Ah, I didn't actually see what dropped. Was it a bracelet and that's it? Bracelet coffer in the book.
Yeah, I'm good for a little bit of 10.
Yep.
Me too.
You're fine, Pilu. Japanese beefa? What? Oh, I get it. Fucking peanut. This is my brain without caffeine.
It's the blue look. The
Yeah.
blue look fight. Okay, so while you're all preparing for the new for P10S, I am going to change glams.
Mhm.
You know,
All right, I am
Wait.
ready.
No one is changing glam. Oh no.
Hey, that boy's gotta look fabulous.
say goodbye to the frog.
Hello to new
It
proc.
was a riveting experience. Hey, better hop to changing. But careful you don't change too fast or you just might croak. Oh, ha, soup. Just gonna do a quick raid check just in case, just to see who all's ready.
raining. Well out.
It has been raining all afternoon.
Oh, we could use some rain down here
It
so
hasn't been
badly.
raining.
Too much heat. Fucking Texas, I can never get used to it.
Texan when they see rain. Oh no, it's a flood.
Where I live, it might be. Like, we don't really get hit by any real natural disaster besides, like, if it rains, we have terrible drainage or whatever for some reason. But there'll be flooding in parts of town.
The only natural disaster that you really get is drought.
Sorta, yeah. We're right over in Aquifer, so we're fine. I think Texas has been in a state of permanent drought for like a decade or two.
Oh yeah. At least 2 decades at this point, going on
Most
3.
of my life, honestly.
Yeah. Because it was in drought when I lived there from like the early 2000s to 2016, and it continues to be in a perpetual drought.
Okay, I'm done.
Yay, alright, let's go. I'm gonna fight a giant spider. Dress.
30 minutes. But hey, 30 minutes is better than no minutes. Ah. Alright, time to deal with the itsy bitsy spider so we can send it back down the
Well.
drain.
Unfortunately, this one's not so itsy bitsy.
15 minutes.
And there's a drain. It's just a bottomless pit. Or
Yeah,
acid.
Yeah, you don't want to jump off that drain. Let's see, I do have marks for this, but I also have this one other thing.
Anybody got a big enough rolled
Oh.
up newspaper?
Hey, tell me which spot do you like better?
Oh,
Okay.
oh no!
That's great.
Alright, that works.
Okay,
Incredible.
Ran away.
Not much to say without any words.
Just instant death off the cliff.
There's that maniacal laughter you missed out on last time.
Yeah, 3 and A and C are the tank spots. 1 and B are the healer spots. I know the numbers and letters are like, weird, but like I just grabbed this from Party Finder. D and 2 are the melee spots, and 3 and 4 are the range spots. This is basically the pattern for the towers that appear. When it's time to take your towers or your pillars, that is you want to run to this spot, but it's kind of over the whole arena, obviously. So it looks more like this, really, for our waymarks. They're not really a waymark for your pillar. You just want to take your pillar at that point. How far have we seen with this? I forget. We've seen the turrets, right?
I think we saw turrets technically.
Yeah, we technically
Technically
did see turrets.
saw turrets.
We were just starting to see turrets.
Okay, well, after the pillars spawn, remember that the ads show up, right? Range, you're going to want to move out of the back row right away because that's going to be an instant death zone. You want to run to the front. You're going to want to be either kind of in the middle or on the inside, depending on whether he's casting circles or holy, which is the in or out. And I'll say it out loud, but it's obviously one of those things you need to see to learn how to read it. The ads that have a halo over their head, they're going to make a donut under them. The ones that drop chains down, that are ball, they drop chains down, they do a little tiny circle under them. So it's kind of a reverse donut, like a donut hole.
What are you guys doing for dividing lands?
We're gonna do the northwest northeast thing. Same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dividing wings is gonna be the first mechanic though, which is where you're gonna get a line. 2 little towers are gonna drop down, right? If y'all remember this, I hope you get a tether to that tower, and whoever's got the left tower is gonna be going to number 1. Whoever's got the right tower is gonna be going to number 2, and then supports. One support and 1 DPS will get a stack marker. Remember, you want to have the support stack on number 3, the DPS stack will be on number 4, but the people who are stacking with them, you want to be kind of out at the edges of their circle. They have like a little web circle animation around them. You want to be at the edge of that. If you stand too close to it, you get permanently webbed to them, you can't break it, and you die.
Perma web.
Yeah. The guys who have the tethers, once the stacks go off, you're going to run back to break those webs. So hopefully they are breakable. Unbreakable.
It's already number 1.
Let's see. It's probably easier to explain each mechanic as we see it, honestly.
No, what I want to know is left, right, roll stats and
I
parts.
think Soul's gonna be. Oh right, we should probably do that one. But, no, I guess we can get that. We can show that off. I don't have any waymarks saved for that. The basic
Stack
idea.
spread.
Yeah.
I think that happened before turrets, right?
I didn't know where Soleil
Yes,
is.
it does happen before turrets.
It's one of those fights that I don't remember until I see it.
Yeah.
It happens
right
before
here.
turrets.
1 or 2.
It's kind of sloppy, but the
I
the
mean,
idea
yeah,
is
you're-
supports are on the left and DPS are on the right. Melee tend to. I'll just do M1, I guess, over here with Soul. Why not? I can teleport.
Okay.
The idea is we'll all be on that left platform over there for when we get these debuffs that are about to go off. And this is the kind of the pattern we're gonna have for spreading. Soul and me are gonna be way at the front. Emran and Hitomi are gonna be kind of further back. We got Drez and Oz right here, kind of a little bit back, and Filu and Nona are gonna be right at the back corners. The idea is it's gonna be a spread and either a roll or a partners. So it's gonna be a random which order that goes in. So if we start out with a roll stack, for example, we all collapse vertically. So we all kind of hang out together. All the DPS will go like on this side. All the supports will go on this side. If it's a buddies, you want to collapse horizontally to hang out with your buddy who's the other roll.
Oh, they're not gonna break ninjas.
Yeah. When it's spread, you just go to your spread spot. I try to call it out in which order we're doing it. It's one of those things, again, you got to see it enough times to get the hang of how it feels. You get used to it. A lot of the mechanics are very repetitive, by the way. A lot of the mechanics show up multiple times in the fight.
And the important thing to look at on the debuff when you're determining stack, spread,
Oh yeah.
rolls, partners, or spread is the number of little meeples in the debuff,
Meeple.
not the like shiny bits of the debuff.
It's
the little meeples.
a little purple debuff, and you'll see like little tiny white lines of little head, with a little circle head on them. If it's one person,
meeple.
it's a spread. And if it's 2 people, it's a buddy. If it's 4 people, it's a roll stack. And
Yeah.
it shows you how many people you need to survive.
Yeah, meeples.
Anyway, let's just see the fight a bunch and die a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, let's get a little bit of practice
We
in.
can do some real prog next week if we can get the reclear faster.
Alright. Well, at least in this fight, we don't have to worry about Drake not hitting positionals.
Shh.
His rotation.
Can still complain about his rotation.
Sorry.
Speaking of which, I don't care.
It's I didn't do that on purpose, but it sure worked out that it seems like I did that on purpose.
Okay, Tank Buster needs to go in front. He can just invul on that. Okay, after the Tank Buster, we're gonna get Dividing Wings.
Holy is out, Circles is in.
The DPS, you kind of want to be towards the right. Supports, you want to be towards the left. Pay attention to which of these towers you are tethered to if you get a tether. All right. Oz a little to the right. Or back, one of the two. That's better.
Break this out. Break this out.
There we go. Tethers break him out. Yeah, I got it.
Awesome.
In. Go into the Dorito. Wicked step to stay away from those towers. That is a tank problem. They have jetpacks.
Pachinko tanks.
I believe I can fly.
Make a bridge.
Yep, DPS gonna go to the right and make a bridge on that pillar. When you get the debuff, when you get this AoE marker. All right, Tomy goes to the right.
When you touch
There you go.
AoEs.
You want to overlap those AoEs just like that and then run out after to make the bridge. I'll get to your tower spots. And do your best to read these and survive out of the hitbox.
Out.
Hi, Aaron. Now go to your spread spots, which we didn't really cover. Beetle go to the right, I guess, and Nona to the... No, go in the back. Yeah, okay. Close enough. And now the debuffs come out after a line stack.
Stay where you
Oh, I have it. Okay, cool. After this line stack, everybody runs to the left platform.
These bars are
And it's partners into spread. You want to go up to your go to your spot and then hang out with your partner for first in the center. And now split apart and don't run off. Close enough.
We were close. We were too
Yeah,
close.
a little too close. You'll get used to it.
Yeah, I should have gone a little further into the edge.
Just don't be like Kotar and run all the way off. Tank buster to the front.
We're gonna share this one.
Yep.
Okay, after this is bombs 2. We get another set of debuffs, and this time it's different kind of pillars. Healers kind of want to be at the left and right edges. Range want to be kind of in the middle pillars. Range go to the back. Get those towers.
and these cells are mine.
The idea is, you watch me and tell me to do this, I'm sure. You want to have each roll and take these towers one after another. Range take that one. Oh, nope.
It didn't get taken.
That's okay.
Fine.
And healers take that one. And then the tanks take the last one. I just want to at least let them see how it goes off. And right after, oh, I died to the top pack. I wasn't watching it. Now that y'all have at least see what it looks like. The idea is obviously there's 4 sets of pillars. This is P10S's limit cut, kinda, because it has those numbers over the towers.
So for that, for those towers, Oz, you need to be standing in front of me, not behind me.
Well, the way I think I'll explain it again just to make sure you're all on the right page. Melee take the first set, range take the second set, and then healers take the third set, and then tanks take the final one with, hopefully they don't die and get the cooldowns up. The idea is you want to get hit, not the tank. They're kind of holding on to you so that you go riding with them, so that you don't die.
Also, the person in front gets a magic phone debuff, which is why we need someone in front of the tank, because if the tank gets hit by that final turret
That's why you're
with
taking
the
that turret.
debuff, they will die. So the tank is helping the other person soak the damage while the other person is taking the debuff.
Exactly. And remember when we say in front of, we're talking about like you take the brunt of the tower. The tower's laser.
And the person closest to the tower is also the one aiming it. So if you are in front of the tank, be inside the little hitbox of the turret to make sure that the turret snapshots to you and not the person next to you.
Yeah, for the most part, you want to just aim it directly forward or directly backwards, depending on if you're in the front or the back. I guess range and healers got to aim it. No, range have to aim it forward. Healers have to aim it backwards. There is a curse pattern where healers have to aim it diagonally to help the tanks position better.
But we'll cross that bridge when we see it.
Yeah, exactly. Which we'll probably see a lot. Hopefully, I mean, we saw this last time we were here too, so hopefully it's not all brand new for y'all. I just wanted to make sure it's refreshed in your head, like refresh that tab, All right, let's go. This fight, I think, is a lot more fun because it's not as quick paced. And the mechanics
aren't like machine gun outing at least.
Oh yeah, they're so much easier to read, except for the tower part. Part with all the ads showing up. Even then, you got time for that. Ultima. Such devastation.
Was our intention.
It's the first tank buster. You got dividing wings, DPS to the right, supports to the left. Be sure to pay attention to if you get a tether or not, and which tower you're tethered to, if you do. Osgo to 2, Osgo to 2, Osgo to 2.
Whoa, I had the tether.
Yeah, you had the tether. Out of the hitbox. Okay, we're all here to learn.
I'll give you special cells. Wet like unto chains.
So DPS need to make DPS and supports need to make a bridge for the tanks. Oh, looks like it is Filu's turn. Overlap the circle.
Feeling.
Save your princess.
Make,
Get out of the AoE, get out of the way, out of the way. Oh shit.
I must
Shit, I didn't move into time.
That's alright.
Come on me, I'll just die.
Lead. Oh. No, just
Yeah, I
death.
didn't move fast enough.
We could technically survive one tower.
Not two.
Not two, yeah.
yeah.
It's alright. We're all learning. We're all progging.
Well,
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Speaking of learning.
I guess we're going early.
Screw it.
Okay,
Who
sorry.
needs an opener?
Like, oh, I was like, okay, I'm gonna move to my spot. Oh, I stepped on the boss. You did not like that.
I stepped on the boss.
To be fair, the boss is really easy to step on in
It is.
this one.
Which is ironic because he does step on us.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you could get to max melee and then not aggro.
I offer a glimpse.
Dividing wings. DPS want to be to the right. Force to the left. DPS kind of want to be more forward, but I guess you got your lane lines anyway. Okay. Tether on Oz again. Ozzy got the tether to the left side.
I'll go to one.
Shit.
Oh.
And I
Oh.
think
I wasn't in the AoE like or by 1 pixel.
yeah.
That's alright, we're working out the kinks.
Don't worry, we're just straightening out the strands.
Ha.
Oh god. I think a good sweet spot for you, Oz, might be kind of more in the middle. I'm not sure. I haven't really paid attention to the range when I've gone to the fight. Hard to say. Oh, but you don't have to run as far. You really can run to max melee, jeez.
Poorly.
Eh.
You know, that kind of reminds me of the fight at Eden when we fight the Ranjit Tankred symbiote.
Oh,
Because he also says, you will go no further.
Tank Buster number 1. Got Dividing Wings. I think we actually do Dividing Wings 3 times in the fight. The third one's a little special though. Dividing Wings, DPS want to go towards the right-ish. Let's see who gets the tether this time. The tether is on somebody over there.
For the back, Lulu.
For the back. Oh. You want to be just slightly outside of its hitbox. Into the Dorito. Movement is not easy on this fight. There's a lot of it.
yeah, there's a lot of movement in this one.
Gotta make the butts touch. What?
All right, time to make the AOE tips touch.
All right, make a bridge. Oh, she touched the poison. Healer.
Just the tip.
Yeah, just the tips.
And then get out.
Okay, now get
I
out
see
of
them
there.
die
That's
anyway.
what
See the
she said.
poison. Towers.
Over all life.
Yeah, dipped her toes in the green to see how the temperature was. Out of the hitbox. Halo time.
I got doomed.
And we'll spread web.
Mind if... yeah, I'm gonna live. Okay. Come through.
You must resist the temptation, Filu. Resist.
Let me get debuff supplying as line stacks happen.
But stuff looks awfully like Kool-Aid, okay?
Red markers on the spread out. Remember, it's a laser.
You can both fit on one side, I promise.
Oh, I died to the AoE.
It would be rolls into spreads.
Here?
So we can still practice that. Rolls.
Pain.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh. So that's where we
You
would
needed to
stack
stand with
roll.
us.
Yep.
I guess we would have died anyway, actually.
Oh, stuck. Oh.
Yeah, 'cause a roll stack, even missing one person is death.
Alright. That's alright. We're learning.
Damn. So that's what happens when you roll a nat 1 on a roll stack.
Nah. I didn't even see what Nona's glam is yet.
Well, you can look later.
Yeah. I look respectfully. Oh, jeez.
Oh, come on, not again.
That is one aggressive potato. Jeez.
Yeah.
What the fiddly fucking be
Come on,
potato,
I'm
okay?
not even able to, like, target the boss. I'm like, okay, let me run up to the boss. Wait.
Let me run up to the boss. Oh wait, I ran up to the boss.
It's like, just need that yellow marker.
All right, dividing wings.
A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Hilo has the tether to the left side, looks like. You want to go to 1. There you go. Now run back and break the tethers. Save your supports.
Yay!
All right, into the Dorito. All right, Tank Buster Towers.
I'll give you special cells.
I swear there needs to be an umbrella Glambeer sword for that, just for that particular mechanic. Hit DPS when I go to the right a little bit for that webby. That's my turn. Okay.
I desire to be Mary Poppins.
Get to your tower spot.
Popping these tank busters.
Now, unless you're making the bridge, you can go immediately to your tower spot. By the way, just wait there. Now into the hitbox. Oh shit, it'll be harder to do.
Ah, I was off by.
And this is hard to read. Web spread. We got a doom. There it is. I think it took me like 3 weeks to get the hang of reading that. It'll be spread into partners. And we go to the left. So spread first.
These bars
I'll catch up. Partners? Horizontal? Go horizontal? Oh, jeez.
Oh, hello. I guess you survived.
What happened?
They all died. That's what happened.
I mean, yeah. Have fun doing a solo tank buster there.
Oh no, you're all coming with me.
No, no, no. I mean, after you died, it was gonna go to me anyway.
Yep. It won that blueberry booty.
Oh, let's see.
That was very funny to watch from afar.
When I saw the halo appear over my head next, I'm like, no.
Yeah, let me borrow some Waymar.
I tried to run away the moment I saw the head. It wasn't you.
Do you need to borrow the waymarks? What?
Yeah, so, okay, I hope I'm doing this right. So, Emma and I should be on E? Or,
Oh, yeah.
Is this too far? Or, is that
Looks about
close to
right.
someone else? Because I know they would.
Yeah, that's about right. I usually go to the third line when I do it.
Then I don't remember. I think like it would be like here.
That should be about right, yeah.
Yeah, I was a little wondering like if Emma and I were like really close to someone else's.
I think we could have stood to be a little bit farther north, but not much.
Yeah.
Because you
That's
don't
about the right
need
spot.
that much space.
Yeah, you have a lot more space, like as far as vertical goes, at least. Horizontal, you definitely want to be at the edge.
The edges, but yeah.
That's the spread pattern, right there. Where we don't die. Remember, with partners, you're gonna go horizontal and meet your buddy. If you're scroll, you want to go vertical, and you kind of want to meet up halfway, give or take. We can pull a little further back so the range don't have to move as much, because they have casters. I typically just run for whichever range is in the front, to be honest, and just kind of hang with them.
I do recall there is some jank strats that Oz can actually use by being a black mage.
What?
Yeah. Or spreads.
Oh.
Okay, so last ball or no? Because there is only 10 minutes left.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Some people gotta be up early. Pick me.
And me.
And me.
Oh, what I want to give to live on the night shift forever. I'm weird. My biological clock wants me to sleep when the sun's up. Hottest part of the day, that's the best time to sleep for me.
It really is.
Alright, dividing wings. DPS want to be towards the right, supports to the left. You ready for tethers? My turn to tether up. Get along? Okay, out of the hitbox, out. Holy is out. Tank towers.
Oh, I fell short.
Now we're gonna make some bridges. Oh, okay. Well, we're not gonna make a bridge on the left side.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hey,
start
that's-
with episodes.
That's my first miss.
What's a miss?
Do our best spreading.
Towers. Do your best to read it out of the hitbox.
Damn, I just got double doomed.
Get to your spready spots. Best as you can.
Spready the spaghetti.
To the depths with you.
Oh, it's still matter. We'll just go on the right side.
Debuffs going out. Line stacks.
Yeah, we'll go on the right side.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the right. Yep. Same pattern for spreads though.
These bars are
It'll be partners first. Supports go to the left for this. Oh, no!
Oh.
I think everybody had the same problem.
Oh,
We lived.
It was like backing off, and it's like, oh, Drake's coming with me. Starts going forward. Drake starts going forward.
I adapt fast. We only went to the right because we had no choice with the other bridge being broken. I was just gonna say support stay to the left.
I mean, it would have made more sense
Yeah,
for
I
it to
see
just
that.
go, like, supports go to the outer edge anyways.
Okay.
Rather than just...
We'll mirror it
Just
then if
mirror
we have to do
flipping.
if we have to do it again.
Yeah, it should always be
Right,
supports
last
are on the left facing the boss. And we should always only be using the left platform.
Yeah.
So that was an
Yeah.
anomalous situation.
I was worried that
but-
happened, but oh well. Let's go again. One more time.
Yep, we
Yeah.
got enough time for one more pull.
Wonder if rescue would work on soul midair or not.
Hey,
No, it
no,
doesn't.
it won't.
Aw.
It doesn't. We tried it in Wednesday, I believe, and discovered that nope, it still gives you poison. Or maybe that was Dash.
Which one?
Teleporting across it still gives you poison. I don't know if we got to try rescue.
Well, because
We can try now. You know, for science.
I think it's worth trying for science.
I volunteered the paladin.
Well, like, I think Oz can actually do that, actually, with ethereal manipulation.
Yeah, I know it doesn't work for my teleport. It's not really a teleport.
Let me see. So, I have a friend of mine who plays Black Mage during this tier, and he
Here we
actually
go,
had
dividing
the,
wings. Tethers go to 1 and 2. Make sure you check if you have the tether or not. Then break the webs. And nobody dies. There we go. Out of the hitbox. Out, 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 out.
Yeah, let me see if I can find
Tech
the
towers.
It's a super jank.
Okay, so who's volunteering?
We'll make some bridges. It's Tommy's turn to make a bridge.
I volunteer as tribute after the bridge.
Out of the circle. And then get to
Because
your
I can
towers. Tower, tower. Oh no. Do your best to dodge these. In. Then spread it. Web spread.
Yep. Spreadies for webbies.
One thing I found is when it's in and you see two of the chain ones next to each other, you can just go in front of them and it works. Or I guess behind them too might work. I'm not sure. I haven't gone behind them yet.
Only in front of the inn and
Okay.
done. Blah, blah, blah. Of
If
course,
you're
my
going to the
wings are
left,
pretty.
it is spread
Why?
first. Spread into rows. So spread first. And then you'll collapse vertically after we explode. So vertical, vertical, vertical. Meet up with the others. Ah, too slow.
Okay, so Amrin, go to the other side. Weren't you supposed to, you know?
I'm going. Okay.
Oh no.
Alright, I guess I'll just
Hey, I
go
got
and
it.
die.
No, come back here.
She's chasing you down.
Like, I guess I'll just die by myself. Oh, no. Come back here.
The
Did you get
answer.
poison?
I did get the poison.
Okay, now we know.
Alright. So, yeah, one lab experiment completed, and, yeah, Drake got a tank buster that was long overdue.
I mean,
Hey.
this sounds like a successful poll.
Yes,
Like,
now we know.
yeah, so now we know, don't drink the Kool-Aid.
You cannot be rescued across the Kool-Aid.
You cannot be rescued. Indeed, you cannot jump and you cannot teleport yourself across.
You can only fly.
You can only fly or cross on over a bridge.
Or if your paladin just invuln and just ignore.
That's what I
No,
do.
because I believe the poison lasts longer than the invuln.
Yeah,
so
that's a
the
long time.
the poison is like 40 seconds. So
Yeah.
you do have to hallowed ground it
Oh.
and then
Anyway, just,
pop a few other things. And
That's funny.
then
hey, I was
Yeah.
practicing flying, okay?
Didn't work that
and
well,
then
did it?
also be healed a bunch. So, but tanks can survive it.
Okay, it was nice.
Uh-huh.
Nice
Yeah.
frog.
We did it.
We did it. Wee. Woo.
All right, good prog. Good reclear.
Alright, well,
Let's do
now
some
let's
real prog
hope
next week.
our
Thank you, Dress.
reclear...
Thank you so much, Dress, and
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Dresden
Hitomi.
told me thank you a lot for
Yes,
showing up
thank
and
you.
helping out.
And he told me.
Hard to say we would have got the clear with Party Finder people on the
See ya.
weekend.
Yeah, and note to self, never get Party Finder tanks ever again. Because they do not listen.
Well, this time my Gunbreaker gear's ready, so if we ever have some reason have Amarin can't show up.
But yeah, Emran, so there's this one tank that we had come in for the to Party Finder, and they didn't want to talk in voice chat. Okay, so I basically typed out the simple explanation of like, hey, here's the rundown of what the tanks are gonna do. Who you're going to, take the first, or you're gonna take the first Martialist tank buster, and then I'm gonna vote back. And I explained it simple for them, and I even said, look, here's the simple thing. And they still were like, huh, what? Even when it was just typed out in the most brain dead way of explaining.
Oof.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Although I feel
Yeah.
like there's a Party Finder standard for the tank busters on P9S that
Maybe.
I do not understand and doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
So
I even explained to the guy that it was like, it's helping minimize the need for the healers to burn through, their mana when they're trying to,
Oh, yeah.
me back from like 1 HP.
mhm.
Party
And,
Finder
of
comes up
course,
with all
I
sorts
still
of weird
take
ways.
damage.
Like, I would rather do the static positions for a limit cut too, but Party Finder wants to do the Hector's video version, which is a lot more movements, which sucks for our healers and our black mage. Oh well.
The DPS check is so light that
Oh yeah, it is, but it's like it doesn't really matter, but like it makes the fight more comfortable. And also because it's static positions, it's like, okay, everybody just moves here. Like the healers go stand in these spots every time, the range go stand in this spot every time. They don't gotta think about the order of their deformations or nothing. So it makes it more brain dead.
I think it depends. Like, I don't know if that's a JP strat, because, like,
I don't know if it is.
sometimes JP strats make so much more sense than what Hector puts out, right?
Usually. Yeah.
I mean, Hector's week 1 kind of stuff
Oh, yeah.
right out the gate.
yeah.
And he does say, like, these will be probably subject to change.
He tries to tell people like, hey, change for this. Change. This is week 1. Like, change for this later if you have to. But like the people get stuck on the week 1 strats in our DC for some reason.
They lock it into their
Yeah.
weird unga bunga brains.
Yeah, they death grip onto Hector. It's exactly what it is.
But yeah, I was pretty much not last week, but like that was last week. Yeah, last week I was basically full on warrior rage with these other tanks. And here's the funny thing: all of them were basically paladins. So many paladins. And then I think there's like one Dark Knight, and then there's this one guy who joined in as a Dark Knight, but then decided to switch to Warrior and was just like, nah, let's double Warrior. It's like, no, I don't want to do this. It's like, fine, if you join in the voice chat, we can actually work around our, shake it offs and all that, so we're not canceling each other out. Fine, I'll allow it. And it's like, oh, nope, this was a bad decision, because this guy's not doing things too great.
Mhm.
I mean, he was at least the better one of all the other tanks, but we were just not having LB3 in time. By the time like we get to like that point, and it's like, oh, we all get clapped, and it's like trying
And no
to
LB3 to bring it back.
and no
Yeah.
LB3 in time. And
As an occasional party finder tank, party finder tanks are the worst.
Yep. Except for the party finder tank that we found and adopted.
When y'all found me in Party Finder and Filu, technically.
Yep. Pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
One of these days, a shield healer will pop into Party Finder and stay put.
Finally, right?
Yeah.
Diamonds in the rough. Anyway.
I don't know. I could crafter gear my scholar, and we could meme our way through the tier.
I'm still trying to. We gotta get Filu. We have Filu's scholar at 80. We could just get her power level if we work really hard at it, and I can craft her 640 set. And what we gotta do is find a good machinist or something, or a bard. I don't want to resort to that because I don't like forcing people to like switch jobs, and especially when it's being switched to healing. But at least Filu knows how to heal and likes healing for the most part.
I wouldn't mind switching to healing, but the thing is, I have a massive learning curve.
Going from tank to healer is huge difference.
Yeah.
Especially with positioning. Oof.
That's fine. Put the fairy in the middle. That's what's important.
I actually don't know how Scholar plays compared to Sage, since and I know they're both shield healers, but like I don't know how much.
You put the fairy in the middle. You put the thing that heals the tank at half HP on the tank all the time, and then you time your shields with the raid wides, and then in between you broil, right? That's exactly how Scholar plays. I'm joking. I'm making a big old joke. I just want to be clear. I have no idea how Scholar plays, but that's my impression of how Scholar plays.
My impression of how Scholar plays is fairy, do the thing.
Well, yeah, most people see.
Fairy, save my ass.
Protect me, fairy.
Like
Protect me, fairy.
The thing that helped me with Sage was learning how to cycle through my mitigations for the tanks and the raid wides.
And then you eat your fairy, not for extra mitigation, but to do more damage. That's the only reason you eat your fairy.
Emergency rations.
Yeah.
Dumb.
For damage. You eat your fairy.
I mean, I typically eat the fairy only on the alt opener, then I have to figure out.
Now, if only you can name your fairy Paimon.
Wait, what was that, Hitomi?
I only eat my fairy during the opener, and then I have to figure out, oh, maybe should I use it, or maybe for my next 2 million? I have no fucking idea. Not a scholar, mate. But
my understanding of fairy eating memes is you either eat your fairy for DPS and then immediately need it for healing, or you never eat your fairy for DPS and do it for healing that you end up not needing.
I'm just happy with my Sage.
That's what my impression of what the actual result of eating your fairy is. Kind of like Passage of Arms. Your wings are never pointed the correct direction. Just never the correct direction.
Or, right now, Nascent Flash. Why do I need to share my own heals? But then again, I do technically share my Nascent Flash heals with when Emerald takes that tank buster for me.
Yeah, I give you intervention.
Yeah,
whenever I can.
Yeah, copy that Nascent Flash, get you some heals back real quick. That way, we're not straining the healers.
Yeah.
Oh, you get Knight's Benediction when I do that.
I tell you though, switching from regen healer to shield healer from 1 week to the next is a big mind fuck. Because I did that for people when we were doing PAS. I think I subbed for Amaranth's group as an astrologian. And then I think the next week we needed a shield healer bad enough in this static that I switched to Sage, and I was like, wait a minute, fuck. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's just completely different play style, and to switch between it that quickly, oof. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some sleep. My 5 hours of sleep, maybe 6.
Woohoo.
Peace out. That is it for the raid night tonight. Gonna get myself some sleep. I gotta go to work nice and early in the morning, and then I think I scheduled a Temtem night. I haven't done Temtem in a couple of weeks, and I really do want to finish it. So I'm gonna try to make myself do that tomorrow, no matter how tired I am. At 7 p.m. Central Time, as per my schedule, I'm gonna try to make myself do it, because that is what I put on my schedule, and I need to hold to my schedule truth properly when I put it out there, for just in case anybody does, regularly watch the channel. I don't know how many of you might be out there lurking and watching. I know this is a kind of a low energy stream when I do raid nights, but that's because it's for me. It's not really I'm not really streaming like to stream. I don't know, maybe I need to stop making that distinction. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe I need to get in the habit of, if I'm gaming and streaming, then I need to do me and just do better and be as presented as I can. But it's hard because when I do raid nights, I do leave an open mic. And since I have an open mic and I'm talking to the raid, I'm doing call outs, and it's kind of a, hey, we're all kind of hanging together, doing our stuff together as a group. It makes it harder for me to have to constantly be talking to y'all and explaining things and having a topic to bring up, because it's a raid night. It's not really like, if there's a moment where we're like AFK or we're waiting on somebody for a mouse or whatever, I guess I could put a mute on the Discord and say something, speak up and talk about something, but I gotta get in the habit of having something to talk about ready for those kind of moments. So that's a me thing. That's an area for me to grow and improve. So, well, let me know if you think that kind of dead air is okay. If you're watching a raid stream, do you really expect the kind of high stakes energy that you might see from Phasmophobia? I don't know. I'm still kind of new to the streamer thing. I'm still trying to figure things out. I mean, I've technically been at this for about a year, but I'm still kind of figuring things out. It's not as straightforward as I thought it would be, because streaming isn't necessarily where it's at anymore anyway, because everyone's back in, doing normal things after post COVID, right? So part of it is that people are straying away from streams and focusing more on videos and, more importantly, shorts. So shorts have kind of taken everything by storm, and that's not even just TikTok. It's YouTube shorts, it's Instagram videos, Twitter videos. So on some level, I need to get off my ass and start figuring out how to edit content for that, and actually publish content for that. Part of me needing to grow, but that's what it'll take. When I build my PC, I'm sure, when I build my PC, get myself a program for video editing and start putting shorts out, I think then I'll start really growing and attracting people in. But who knows? Maybe not. I'll just have to find my way and figure things out and just have fun in the process. And as it is, until then, like I said, I gotta get some sleep. So hopefully y'all had a good weekend. Hopefully y'all had a better weekend than me. Mine was a really sleepy, kind of trying to stay awake all weekend kind of weekend. Like, I could not wake up kind of weekend. Struggling from my work exhaustion, trying to power through and still find a way to live life. What do y'all think? How do y'all deal with the exhaustion of daily life? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean, right? You go to work, you do your thing, you get home, and you're just tired. You just want to just stop. You just want to sit down and do nothing. And I'm starting to understand now, when I was growing, like, why when I was growing up, my folks or other people's folks would regularly just sit on a couch and watch TV. I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to understand why people like to just veg out in front of a TV, because it's low energy. You don't got to do anything. You can just rest and take some entertainment in. So I'm starting to get that. I'm starting to understand that a little better. But at the same time, I still don't like it. I don't want to be that person who comes home from work and just veges out, and that's my life. I don't want that. So how do y'all deal with exhaustion? How do you all power through that? Like, what is it? Is it a mindset? Is it more of a mental training and conditioning thing you got to put yourself through to kind of get to that point where you can power through it? Or is it just what do you focus on? That's something I need to learn for myself. I'm in my 30s, and I'm still struggling to understand this aspect of being an adult and doing adult things. How you power through the exhaustion of daily life. And that's kind of an interesting thing to think about, I think, on some level. For now, though, like I said, I'm rambling. I should stop rambling. Peace out. I gotta get some sleep. Hopefully y'all have had a good weekend. I hope y'all have a good Monday.